Bryan Mbeumo to Manchester United just took a huge step in the right direction. United fans have been waiting patiently for a major update, and it has finally come, with confirmation that a second bid in excess of £60 million has been launched. Now everything is pointing towards the deal getting done very soon. Let's get into the details. Hello everybody and welcome back to UtdDistrict, and today we are speaking about Bryan Mbeumo. So this deal it's been a little bit odd. Like, it went really quickly at first. United registered interest. Mbeumo responded, said that he wanted the move, and then United registered an opening bid. All this happened within a few days. It was really early in the market. United fans were happy. It seemed like it was going to get done straight away. Now, of course, Cunha got done first day of the window, and it felt like I said, Mbeumo wouldn't be too long after. It's 3 weeks later, and up until today, or up until Monday evening, United fans were getting a little bit worried because it was just a bit too quiet. Now, United have never been too quick on deals, but there's always been a lot of news. There's always been United are doing this, United are doing that. With this Mbeumo one, it's been pretty quiet overall. Since that first bid, up until the news now, which I'm going to get onto, it's been quite quiet. So a lot of people have been a little bit worried, especially with Spurs and Thomas Frank going there. But we've got this. Monday evening, Ben Jacobs and Alex Crook gave the update that United have officially and finally put that second offer in for Bryan Mbeumo. And it's over £60 million in total. Talks have accelerated and will continue to do so this week. A positive update. Now, if you take yourself back to the start of the summer and when United first made that first offer, all the communication in the media, etc., was that Brentford were using the Matheus Cunha deal as a yardstick. They were saying, you've paid 62 million for him, we're going to price it about the same. So if this report is to be believed, which, I mean, Ben Jacobs especially has been pretty reliable so far this summer, and I think it has been followed up as well now. I think this could be the one to get it done. And as I have mentioned in a previous video, that United didn't want to get dragged into some sort of we bid, you reject, we bid, you reject, all really quickly. They wanted to take their time, and this is something that Omar Barada kind of made clear in a recent interview. I don't know if it was the interview with United We Stand or if it was the one where he was speaking to MUTV, but he did basically mention about how, yes, we want to get business done quickly. He kind of spoke about Cunha and he said about the importance of getting business done quickly, but he also really emphasised the importance of United taking their time and making sure they get the right deal. Now, that was his whole kind of thing at Manchester City. I remember a lot of people speaking about how he was the numbers guy and he made sure that the wages were in place. And Manchester City, obviously, we do not like them. And we know that they've spent dodgy money. And Barada was there during that point. But they never really spent excessive amount. You could probably say Jack Grealish and a few deals recently. But it was almost always 50-60, 50-60, 50-60, which I think is what United are trying to get done as well. They don't want to get pushed into making those 85, 75 kind of million deals like we've seen with Anthony, Sancho, Rasmus Højlund, etc. So, yeah, I think we saw those quotes from Barada and it almost seemed like, is Mbeumo going to take longer? Is United going to risk waiting this one out throughout the summer to get a better deal? But you've got to have a bit of both. You've got to have that patience, I think, that United have shown in this deal, because once they were in the driving seat, it was clear that they were going to take their time and try and haggle Brentford down. But you got to get this deal done over the line before pre-season, and that's exactly what Nathan Salt has also reported. So this came out tonight as well, and Nathan Salt adds that United are keen to wrap up this deal before the start of pre-season. It was confirmed it was confirmed on Monday morning that United would return to pre-season on the week commencing 7th of July. So that is 2 weeks from today. that is not a lot of time to get a striker in after this deal. So United needed to get this deal done. I think it just would have looked bad if you returned to pre-season after such a bad campaign last year, and the only change you've got is one player. I mean, two's not perfect. Two's not perfect, but I do think having Mbeumo and Cunha through the door for that first day of pre-season is a lot more. Well, it's a lot better than just having one of them, isn't it? Of course, more business needs to be done, but this is a positive development. It's what we've been waiting for. And I don't know about you guys. I mean, I know that I said in jest in the intro that United fans have been waiting patiently. They've not really been. They've been waiting. It's not really been patient, but I don't know about you, but I feel like I prefer not too much noise. Not too much noise about the deal. Of course, there's been a load of reports from people who ITKs or lesser reliable journalists who are just trying to add fuel to the fire. That will come with anything. But in terms of like the reliable guys and the people who you're going to pay attention to, it's just been pretty quiet. I don't even think Fabrizio Romano's like tweeted about this deal too often, because it's been clear. I think that's the one thing. It's been clear. It's not like United made the second bid, were rejected, and then it's been reports about, United aren't sure whether to go in for their third bid. They're assessing their options. They're looking at other players. There's been nothing like that. It's been first bid rejected. Ever since, United are working on a deal for the second bid. They want to take their time. They want to make sure they've got the best option, the best deal possible out of it. And now they've finally moved that forward. Has it taken too long? Probably, but I mean, I think we can all say if this is now complete, like Nathan Salt says, if this is now complete by the start of pre-season, there can be no real complaints. I think the only thing you can complain about is the lack of outgoings. Because the length of this Mbeumo deal, I think, has no bearing on whether United are going to get a striker before or after pre-season starts. That's not been the thing holding up Gyökeres or Osimhen or Ekitike. This is completely irrelevant. It's all to do with getting players out, and that's where my major concern has been this whole summer. This hasn't really been worrying me, but like a lot of people, the lack of noise, especially for Manchester United, where we know that there's always noise for Manchester United. Why is this so quiet? So I can understand people getting a little bit concerned about the deal, but it looks like it's going to be complete, and that is good news. It's good news to hear, and yeah, let's see if Mbeumo gets through the door for that first day. It's 2 weeks from today. There's a lot of time. Personal terms are already agreed, so that's not an issue. So yeah, let me know all your thoughts on this deal in the comments below. It's been Kane, United District, and we'll see you in the next one.